The human body is an incredible machine, capable of performing a wide range of functions that enable us to survive and thrive in the world around us. They're also an endless source of fascination. Should your kids know everything there is about their boogers, brains, and bodies? Of course they should. It may get weird, but don't hesitate to share. Think of it as a celebration of our wild and wonderful human bodies. Here are some interesting facts about the human body that you may not have known before. Fact number 1: the human brain has the capacity to store over 100 terabytes of information. The human brain is an incredibly powerful organ, capable of processing vast amounts of information. It is estimated that the human brain has the capacity to store over 100 terabytes of information, which is equivalent to the entire internet. Fact number 2: you're taller in the morning. You may not be at your best first thing in the morning, but you are at your tallest. While we stretch out to sleep at night, gravity gradually compresses cartilage in our spines and knees throughout the day, bringing us down. Interestingly, when astronauts come back from space, they are a few inches taller because of the lack of gravity they were exposed to, before gradually returning to their own size. At 5 feet 7 inches, that explains why Jeff Bezos went to space, and why you should measure your kids for their latest height notch on the wall before breakfast. Fact number 3: the brain can survive after death for longer than you think. Typically, a person is considered legally dead when their heart stops beating. However, science is constantly evolving, and experts are constantly discovering new things about life and death. As pulmonologist and critical care expert Sam Parnia told the New York Academy of Sciences, "We used to think a person had a few minutes after their heart stopped before their brain cells died from lack of oxygen and ceased to function. But now we know that's not true either. You have hours, if not days, before the brain and other organs in the body are irreversibly damaged after death," Parina explained. From there, your brain and cells go through a secondary death process, which is why there are people who've been declared dead but came back to life. So, this accelerated secondary injury process is what we need to combat in medicine now, he added. Fact number 4: your brain is fat. Your brain is the fattiest organ in your body, composed of approximately 60% fat. And that is exactly how voluptuous it should be, because the brain needs essential fatty acids in order to perform adequately. And imbalances could increase the risk of developing neurological diseases such as ADHD, Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, and depression. So instead of worrying about belly fat, praise your fat operating system upstairs for keeping your body in check. Perhaps rappers should have been praising your juicy cerebrum all along. Fact number 5: but it shrinks when you become a parent. Scientists believe that having a baby changes the brain of new mothers, resulting in less gray matter in areas of the brain involved with responding to social signals and general processing. However, new research recently revealed that dads experience similar shrinkage in their brains in regions related to executive functioning and visual processing. In both experiments, the researchers concluded that all of these neurological changes are normal and likely a biological response to enhance different parenting roles. So bring on that baby brain. Fact number 6: your brain starts slowing down at 24. If you were worried you peaked in high school, add about a decade to that and scientists would agree. A study of 3,305 people ages 16 to 44 first detected declines in cognitive speed at age 24, which dropped by about 15% for every 15 years after that. If you're closing in on 40, these numbers may take a bit longer to crunch, but it adds up to your quickest days being behind you. Fact number 7: you lose bones as you grow. Babies are born with about 300 bones in their bodies, but as we grow up and mature, this number gets whittled down to about 206 bones. So what the hell happened to turn your skeleton into a bone vortex? Here's the thing. Infants are made up of many smaller bones and more cartilage so they can bend and adjust to the womb and birth canal. But as they grow, these bones fuse together, decreasing the number of bones overall. So baby bones aren't up and disappearing, they're just teaming up. Fact number 8: your pinky is the strongest finger. Despite the notion that the pinky contributes half of our grip strength, it's closer to a third, which is still pretty impressive for the tiny fifth finger. Research shows that the pinky and ring finger account for about 54% of grip strength, but of the powerhouse pair, the pinky accounts for 33% of that strength. So it's still the strongest of all 5 fingers overall, and arguably worthy of every ring put on it. Fact number 9. A quarter of your bones are in your feet. For only making up a small portion of your body, your feet contain 26 bones per foot, 52 total, accounting for about a quarter of the bones in your entire skeletal structure. Between the 14 phalanges, 7 tarsal bones, 5 metatarsals, and 2 sesamoids, on top of over another 33 joints and hundreds of ligaments. Your feet are far more than a few little piggies who went to the market. They are 52 out of 206 bones altogether, or 1/4 of your bones. They should be respected as such, even if they are ticklish. Fact number 10. The strongest muscle in the human body is the jaw. Forget working out your lats, biceps, or glutes. You were already exercising the strongest muscle in the human body when you were housing a burger and talking trash with your buddies, because the strongest muscle in the human body is the masseter, aka the jaw. A healthy jaw is capable of closing a set of teeth with a force of up to 200 pounds, according to the Library of Congress. If you were looking for an excuse to refer to snacking as strength training, now you have it. Fact number 11. Stomach acid can melt metal. If you've ever had heartburn so bad that it felt like your burps could melt faces, you might be onto something. The digestive juices in the gut contain hydrochloric acid, which can dissolve certain metals like zinc and falls just below battery acid on the pH scale. One study found that gastric acid could even partially break down razor blades, but not copper, so it's a mixed bag. But you may want to pack Tums just in case. Fact number 12. Your intestines are always moving. If you've ever wondered why your stomach makes noises, the grumbling is likely a result of a process called peristalsis, an automatic and continuous wavy movement of the muscles that line your gastrointestinal tract, which aids in digestion. So if your gut is making noise, it's also probably doing the wave as well. Fact number 13. Some people can give themselves goosebumps. Goosebumps are caused by tiny erector pili muscles that contract and raise the hairs on your skin when you're cold, being tickled, or experiencing other types of sensory stimuli. This is known as piloerection, which is a fun enough word in itself. But even creepier, there are some, albeit a small amount of people, who can contact these muscles consciously and can give themselves goosebumps on command, like a deranged party trick. Maybe that's what R.L. Stine was writing about all this time. Fact number 14. You produce up to 4 pints of spit per day. Saliva serves an important function of neutralizing harmful stomach acid, killing germs, and helping prevent tooth decay, gum disease, and bad breath, so it's a good thing that you make a lot of it. Although the commonly circulated figure is about 2 full swimming pools of spit in a lifetime, or 25,000 quarts, this doesn't appear to be verified in any scientific way. However, Life Science estimates that the average person produces about 2 to 4 pints of spit per day. Cheers to the foam on your beer for not being that. Fact number 15. The human body technically glows in the dark. Similar to glowworms and fireflies, humans are bioluminescent, meaning we emit light. This is mostly as a result of a metabolic reaction in which free radicals are produced through cell respiration, causing us to glow. The big difference between humans and fireflies is that the light we produce is about 1,000 times weaker than the human eye can detect. However, at least one study has captured the glow through ultra-sensitive cameras. It's worth noting that researchers found that the light was at its highest in the afternoon and was the brightest in the cheek, forehead, and neck areas, in case they ever make a blacklight for that. Fact number 16. Your fingernails grow 3 times faster than your toenails. The main reason people bite their fingernails more than their toenails may not be because it's marginally less gross and requires less acrobatics, but because they have more raw material to work with. Studies in dermatologists alike confirm that fingernails grow about 3 times faster because your hands have more blood pumping through them due to closer proximity to the heart, which facilitates growth. That's also why your fingernails grow at a slower rate in colder weather, because blood flow is being restricted. Fact number 17. Women blink more often than men. Although blinking doesn't seem like it should be gendered, women blink about twice as often as men. Specifically, women have been found to blink 19 times a minute compared to 11 times a minute for men. Researchers believe this has to do with the hormone estrogen, which can make the cornea more elastic and change how light travels through the eye, making women more susceptible to blinking. Likewise, as women's estrogen levels decrease, their rate of blinking also declines. In other words, your spouse may not be batting her eyes flirtatiously, she just has more estrogen than you do. Fact number 18. Your liver can regenerate itself. The liver is the only organ in the human body that can regenerate itself, a phenomenon that's been recognized since the days of Greek mythology and has since been confirmed by modern science. Although some injuries and diseases can damage the liver beyond repair, the organ has the capacity to regenerate itself even after 90% of it has been removed, according to the National Institutes of Health. That's why, unlike kidney donors who give up one of their two organs, liver donors only have to give up a piece of theirs, which will grow back on its own. Maybe that's why it's called the liver. Fact number 19. Twins smell the same. If having the same DNA weren't enough, the weirdest thing about identical twins is that even if they don't share matching outfits, they still share a scent. Studying the scents of identical twins, Swiss researchers discovered that twins smell 10 times more similar compared to non-related pairs. This was expected, as our body odor is thought to be rooted in genetics. But now you know dogs probably can't tell twins apart either. Fact number 20. New species of humans are still being discovered. As of right now, there are 21 known species of human, and the Homo longi was uncovered as recently as 2018. Scientists have also discovered hybrids of some human species, such as a girl with a Neanderthal mother and Denisovan father known as Denny. In case it's not clear what species your screaming toddler is, they're a Homo sapien, allegedly. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Outside In for more videos like this.